Does McKinney-Vento require community Head Start programs to have any responsibility for transporting students? We're Schoolhouse Connection, and here is a Q&A that we've heard. Watch to the end for the full scenario in this question and our response on policy and practice. And for more Q&As from the field, head over to schoolhouseconnection.org. So the question is, as the homeless liaison for my district, I am reaching out for help with clarification on a homeless transportation situation. So we have a kindergarten student whose family has been living in a hotel in our community, but have now been accepted into a shelter in a neighboring community. We're working today to arrange a driver to transport him to and from the shelter each day. My question concerns the 3-year-old sister who attends our community Head Start, which happens to use the space in our early childhood center, which also houses pre-K and K. We do not provide any funding to Head Start, and their program does not have the same operating hours as the district's early childhood center. Our local home visiting program, who has been working with the family, is interpreting McKinney-Vento as the school district being required to provide transportation for the 3-year-old sister. Head Start states they do not provide transportation. Would you be able to give me some clarification as to whether McKinney-Vento would be interpreted to require us to pick up the sister who is not enrolled in our district but attends Head Start, who rents space from us? Also, does McKinney-Vento require community Head Start programs to have any responsibility for transporting students? So in this case, since it sounds like the LEA is not the fiscal agent, the Head Start program would not be considered a preschool, and McKinney-Vento transportation obligations would not apply. The McKinney-Vento Act applies to preschools, including Head Start programs that are funded or administered in whole or in part by the local educational agency. Check out our flowchart resource in the caption, which helps tease out whether an early childhood program is considered a, quote, preschool under McKinney-Vento. While LEAs are not legally obligated to provide transportation in the circumstance described here, there are other opportunities to work with local Head Start or other early childhood development programs to help remove barriers for children experiencing homelessness to enroll and attend. So for example, if an LEA has received any ARP-HCY funds, they may be used to pay for transportation of the 3-year-old to attend the Head Start program. The U.S. Department of Education's September Dear Colleague letter clarified that ARP-HCY funds may be used to, quote, provide early childhood education to young children aged birth to 5 who are not formally enrolled in the LEA, but who are experiencing homelessness in the LEA. For more Q&As from the field, head over to schoolhouseconnection.org.